The way I see it. Now, the way the leftist media see it, Hillary has a lock on the female vote, but Mrs. Clinton may not win women in landslide proportions. In fact, there are women working to ensure Mrs. Clinton does not become our first female president. Miranda Kahn has more from our Newsmax Prime newsroom.
JD, for many months, Donald Trump's pundits have said the presumptive Republican nominee has a woman problem, citing polls that showed the vast majority of women view Trump unfavorably. But today, several women sought out to do what Trump has done all throughout this presidential race, prove the media and his pundits wrong.
Now, they say that Donald Trump is having a problem with women. What y'all say? No! How many people in this room is stopping for Trump?
YouTube sensations Diamond and Silk have long been on board the Trump train.
You got me stopping for the Trump, baby.
And so have several other prominent women.
Are you ready to make America great again?
Many of whom have long stood up against this idea.
Women don't like Donald Trump.
You look at how protective he is and what the things he has built. That right there, I think, will appeal to women. He might be unfavorable in opinion, but that doesn't mean when they go into the ballot box that they won't push the button for him.
Today, Diamond and Silk, along with actress Stacey Dash, introduce a new political action committee formed by 3 veteran conservative operatives. It's called Women Vote Trump. Its sole purpose?
To harness the energy of millions of women who support Donald Trump for president.
And they hope others hear their message loud and clear.
So grateful to be a part of Women Vote for Trump. And I will do anything that I can to make that happen.
So the next time someone tells you women don't like Trump, you just tell them women are going to decide this election and stop telling us who we like. Women are going to bring this election home for Donald Trump.
Now, according to Breitbart, the Women Vote Trump PAC plans to raise $30 million to get its message out and get more women to hop on board that Trump train. JD?
Thanks very much, Miranda. A quick reminder in order. We invite you to call us tonight. We'll be taking your calls for the next hour at 1-877-NEWSMAX. That's 1-877-639-7629. Now, for more on all of this, we're very pleased to be joined via Skype from South Salem, New York, by Newsmax TV political analyst and presidential strategist Dick Morris. Dick, the author of the soon-to-be-released book, Armageddon: How Trump Can Beat Hillary. So, Dick, we just heard Miranda in her report. Women are starting to galvanize against this mainstream media rhetoric that Trump has a woman problem. What's your take? Can the new super PAC be successful in helping get women out to vote for Donald Trump?
Well, I think it can. I think that it's worth noting that when you compare the most recent survey of the presidential race general electorate with the actual vote that took place in 2012, Obama carried women by 16 points, and Hillary is carrying women by only 11. So she's running 5 points behind Obama's pace. Now, at the same time, Obama lost men by 7 points, and Hillary is losing men by 22 points. So Hillary's doing worse among men than among women, but she's doing worse among women than Obama did.
We opened this program, Dick, with a slice of what Josh Earnest had to say during the White House daily press briefing. Let's listen to his comment in full as he calls the investigation into Hillary Clinton a criminal investigation.
Any criminal investigation should be conducted independent of any sort of political interference, and that people should be treated the same way before the law, regardless of their political influence, regardless of their political party.
So there he is saying the words criminal investigation. That may have been a slip of the tongue, probably a Freudian slip. The White House today with the endorsement, and then the Attorney General coming over to see the president. What's your take on that, Mr. Morris?
Well, it's an insensitive combination. They should have brought Lynch into the basement and not highlighted it like that. I think you're completely right that the fix is in on the indictment, but I'm not sure that it matters. The FBI, I think, is going to produce a report that tells the truth, that tells the results of their investigation in plain and unvarnished terms. They're going to submit it to the Attorney General. Based on that report, she will decide to overrule the report and not proceed to indict Hillary. But don't think that report will not leak. And don't think its text and its findings will not dominate the coverage of the election.
All right, Dick, let's open up the phones at 1-877-Newsmax, and we begin on the left coast, Palo Alto, California. Ed's got some right thinking for us tonight. Ed, welcome to Newsmax Prime.
Thank you very much, sir.
Good to have you.
Okay, I just wanted to make you aware of this fact. I joined the American Communist Party a couple of years ago for nothing else to do, and it wasn't that hard to get in. I had to kind of bullcrap my way in the door with some phony documents and so forth and so on. But I'm sorry?
Go right ahead, sir. Tell us,
Okay,
so you got to the Commie Party. What are they up to? What's their goal?
Okay. My fellow commies, and this is like a year or two ago, my fellow commies hold, and I quote, Hillary, Bernie, and Obama in the greatest, high esteem and great respect. An endorsement from the Communist Party basically says it all, okay?
You bet. Gone are those days with Gus Hall at the top of the Communist Party ticket. So Ed is telling us, Dick, that the communists, he went by and went to their meetings, and they think that Obama and Hillary and Bernie are philosophical peas in a pod. Do you agree with that?
Well, they are, and I think that's accurate. I wonder, though, why Ed joined them. Was it that he wanted to meet some FBI agents?
Oh, come on now. Be good to Ed. We're glad to get his call from Palo Alto. But it is that point that the Democrats have moved so far to the left that they're embracing philosophies that, well, as we know, socialism is just is basically that whole notion of communism. Hey, let's listen to the president in his own words today with his endorsement of Hillary and take a look at the accompanying video.
I want those of you who've been with me from the beginning of this incredible journey to be the first to know that I'm with her. I am fired up, and I cannot wait to get out there and campaign for Hillary.
All right, so I advanced the notion that there must be something in this for Mr. Obama, a Supreme Court position, something in there for the president. Am I on to something there, or is that totally out of the question?
Well, it's conceivable, certainly, and if he wanted it, there's no doubt that he could get it from any Democratic president. Whether there was a quid pro quo or a deal, I doubt, but clearly if Obama would indicate he wanted that, there's no question that he would get it. I think that, let's go back to your Communist Party member friend who I think joined because he's opposed to it, but the communist and the socialist movement in the world understands that you cannot have what Lenin called socialism in one country, because all the capital will flee that country and go elsewhere. That's what happened when France became socialist. They all moved to Reagan's America or Thatcher's Britain. And instead what they need to do is to take over the whole Western world. And the European Union is doing that in socialist principles. But the United States is still the odd man out. Capital can still flee here. But if Hillary succeeds Obama, that won't happen. The whole world will be on one agenda, and they can move as far left as they want. If they, for example, want to offer workers, 12 weeks free paid vacation financed by taxes, there'll be no alternative but to pay that, because you can't leave the country because there's no place else to go. And that's one of the key points that I make in the new book I have out, Armageddon, how Trump can beat Hillary.
Well, we look forward to the book, and of course it's that subtitle that many of us want to see, Trump defeating Hillary Clinton. There's the cover of the new book, Dick Morris co-authoring with his bride, Eileen McGann. As always, Dick, we appreciate your time on Newsmax Prime. Now, when we come back, yesterday's terror attack in Tel Aviv, what's at stake internationally? We'll talk about it with Rabbi Abraham Cooper.